Hello, amazing English learners. Welcome to English Flow. This is your special place to learn English. Every video helps you speak English so well. You learn easy words, fun phrases, and great tips to talk with big confidence. Are you new? That's perfect. Our lessons are simple and just for you. Come join our happy learning family. Click subscribe and the bell. Ready? Let's start today's lesson. Speak English with us. Please like, comment, and share. See you in the lesson. Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing well today. I want to share something important with you. It's something that changed my life and helped me grow in many ways. I'm going to talk about learning English. Many people want to learn English, but they don't know where to begin, or they feel it's too difficult. I understand that feeling very well because I've been there too. When I started learning English, I didn't know how to say anything. I couldn't understand people, and I felt very nervous when someone spoke to me in English. At that time, English seemed like a big mountain I had to climb. It felt too high, too difficult, too scary. But little by little, step by step, I started to climb that mountain. And now, I want to share how I did it. At the beginning, I didn't study from books or grammar rules. I started with something much simpler. I listened. I listened to English stories, songs, and sometimes even just short conversations. At first, I didn't understand much, but I kept listening. Every single day, even just for 5 or 10 minutes, I listened. Slowly, something changed. Words started to sound familiar. I began to notice patterns. My ears started to catch more and more, and I realized that listening was helping me more than I ever expected. Listening is powerful. When we listen to English, we hear how the language sounds in real life. We learn how people speak, how they ask questions, how they answer, and how they express feelings. Listening helped me build a strong base. I didn't worry about understanding every word. I just enjoyed the sounds, the rhythm, the voice. And slowly, the meaning came. Another thing that helped me a lot was speaking. I know speaking is hard at first. Maybe you are afraid of making mistakes, or maybe you feel shy. I felt the same. I was scared of saying the wrong word or using the wrong grammar. But then I realized something. Making mistakes is part of learning. Mistakes are not bad. They help you grow. So I started speaking more, even if I was not sure. I spoke to myself. I repeated sentences I heard, and I practiced simple conversations. Every time I spoke, I got a little better. I remember one day I was practicing in front of a mirror. I was saying simple sentences like, "My name is," or "I like apples." It felt strange at first, but then it became fun. I started creating small stories. I pretended I was talking to a friend. That small habit helped me improve my confidence. Speaking is a skill, and like any skill, It gets better with practice. So speak every day. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Just speak. Reading was also a big part of my journey. I didn't start with big novels or long articles. I began with children's books, comic books, and short stories with pictures. These kinds of books are great for learning because they are easy to follow and help you connect words with images. I still remember the first story I read. It was about a dog who wanted to find a home. It was a simple story, but I loved it. And I learned so many new words just from that one book. The more I read, the more I understood how sentences are built. I saw how words fit together like puzzle pieces. I started to understand grammar naturally without studying rules. Reading made me curious, and curiosity made me read more. It was like opening a door to a new world. Every book gave me new words, new ideas, and new confidence. Another thing that made learning English fun for me was playing games. Learning doesn't always have to feel like studying. It can also be fun. I used to play word games and memory games in English. Sometimes I played spelling games or vocabulary quizzes online. I even made small competitions with my friends who can find the most English words in 1 minute. It was a game, but it helped me remember words faster and enjoy the learning process. Something else that really helped was thinking in English. I know this sounds difficult, but it's actually a great way to improve. At first, I had to translate everything from my language into English, but slowly, I tried to think directly in English. Instead of saying in my head, "What should I eat today?" in my own language, I started saying it in English. What should I eat today? Even simple thoughts like, "I'm tired," or "This is my book," were useful practice. It was strange at first, but after some time, it felt natural. Thinking in English helped me become faster and more fluent. One important thing I learned was that learning a language is not just about grammar or vocabulary. It's about enjoying the journey. If you enjoy what you're doing, you will keep doing it. I tried to find fun in every part of learning. I laughed when I made silly mistakes. I celebrated when I understood a new word. I felt proud when I finished reading a story. These small wins made a big difference. I also surrounded myself with English as much as I could. I changed the language on my phone and computer to English. I watched English movies and TV shows. I listened to English songs. I even followed English-speaking creators online. At first, I didn't understand everything, but I didn't give up. The more I heard and saw English, the more familiar it became. It was like living in a small English world, even though I wasn't in an English-speaking country. Repetition was another key. When I learned a new word, I didn't just see it once and forget it. I repeated it again and again. I said it out loud. I wrote it down. I used it in sentences. Repetition helped me remember. It made the words stick in my brain. If I forgot a word, I didn't feel bad. I just repeated it more. Over time, the words became part of me. I also asked a lot of questions. When I didn't understand something, I looked it up. I asked my teacher, my friends, or searched online. I wasn't afraid to say, "I don't know." Asking questions helped me learn faster. It showed that I was curious and active in my learning. Every question brought me closer to understanding. Learning with others was also very helpful. I had a friend who was also learning English, and we used to study together. We practiced conversations, shared new words, and helped each other. It was fun, and we learned faster together. When you learn with someone, it feels less lonely. You can support each other and enjoy the process more. One trick I found useful was recording my own voice. I used to read short texts out loud and record myself. Then I listened to the recording. It felt strange at first to hear my own voice, but it helped me hear my mistakes. I could tell which words I was saying right and which ones I needed to practice more. This made a big difference in my pronunciation. I also learned not to compare myself with others. Everyone learns in their own way and at their own speed. Some people learn quickly, others take more time, and both are okay. What matters is that you keep moving forward. If you study a little every day, you will get better. Some days I studied for 1 hour, some days only for 10 minutes. But I did something every day, and that made all the difference. Being kind to myself was also important. Some days were hard. I felt tired or unmotivated. On those days, I reminded myself that it's okay to rest. It's okay to make mistakes. Learning a language takes time and effort. Being patient and gentle with myself helped me stay positive and keep going. One simple and effective tool I used was flashcards. I wrote a word on one side and its meaning on the other. I reviewed them whenever I had free time, on the bus, before sleeping, or during lunch. Flashcards helped me remember new words easily and made learning fast and fun. I also tried to use English in my daily life as much as possible. I wrote small notes in English, made grocery lists, and even kept a short journal. I talked to myself in English. I used English apps and watched English videos. The more I used English, the more confident I became. This kind of practice made the language feel like a natural part of my life. Curiosity helped me stay motivated. I was always asking, "What does this word mean?" Or, "Why do people say it like that?" I explored new topics and tried new ways of learning. I learned about English culture, holidays, and traditions. Understanding the culture helped me understand the language better too. Reviewing my goals helped me stay on track. I made small goals like learn 5 new words today or watch 1 English video. After some time, I checked my progress. If a goal was too hard, I made it easier. If it was too easy, I made it bigger. These goals kept me focused and gave me something to work toward. Online resources were also a big help. There are so many websites, apps, and videos that teach English. Many are free and fun to use. I watched English YouTubers, listened to English podcasts, and used language learning apps. These tools made learning more interactive and enjoyable. Sometimes I also watched English TV shows. They were not only fun, but they also helped me hear real conversations. I paid attention to how people talked, what words they used, and how they expressed emotions. I learned phrases and slang that I wouldn't find in textbooks. Watching shows helped me sound more natural when I spoke. I also started writing in English. I wrote simple things at first, my daily routine, what I ate for lunch, or what I did on the weekend. Then I started writing short stories. Writing helped me organize my thoughts and use the words I was learning. It made me more creative and confident. Trying new things kept learning exciting. I tried singing English songs, acting out scenes, or even teaching others what I learned. These new activities made learning fun and helped me learn in different ways. I also found that confidence is very important. If you believe you can learn, then you will. Even if you make mistakes, keep going. Trust yourself. Every small success is a step forward. I celebrated every word I learned and every sentence I could say. These small moments gave me joy and kept me motivated. Listening to English radio helped me too. At first it was difficult, but I kept listening. Over time, my ears got used to the language. I started to understand more. It became a part of my routine, like music in the background while I did other things. Finally, I started thinking of learning as an adventure. Every new word was like a small treasure. Every sentence was a new path. This way of thinking made learning fun. It gave me energy and curiosity. I looked forward to what I would discover next. I also gave myself small rewards. If I reached a goal, I treated myself to something special, a snack, a break, or a fun activity. These rewards kept me motivated and made learning more enjoyable. And above all, I stayed curious. I always wanted to learn more. I wanted to understand, to explore, and to grow. This curiosity kept my journey alive. So if you are learning English, remember this. Be patient, stay curious, enjoy the journey, and don't give up. Every small step brings you closer to your goal. You are doing something amazing. Keep going. You've got this. Thanks for watching. Remember, learning English takes time, but you can do it. Just listen every day, speak with confidence, and have fun while learning. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's how we grow. Keep practicing, stay positive, and never give up. See you in the next video. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep learning English with us.